Hi everyone, it's Bob Schaffer, your headmaster at Liberty Common School. All right, we're getting to the point now where people are asking lots of questions about the junior high school, where it's going to be. It's no secret. We want it to be right there, right next door to our Plato campus, which is where we're at right now. But we're not exactly far enough to celebrate and verify that that's absolutely where we are going. There's still a few things that need to happen, like we have to go through closing on the building. We still have to arrange financing. There's still some variables that exist there. We are working already on the conceptual design, the architectural planning for the facility, which will be constructed over the next 2 years. We're going to get it all. That's our goal and our ambition. There's a lot of things that stand in the way between then and now. A few things could go wrong, but we feel like we're at the point now where we can go on a little tour and drive around the building, and we'll take the Liberty truck and take a look. Come on in, we'll go. All right, this is 1825 Sharp Point, and this is where we're gonna move in 7th and 8th grade next year. Imagine a hallway all the way down the middle and classrooms on this side and that side, a lunchroom over in this area, academic support team and administration right over there on the other side. So that's where kids will come and go primarily, and I'll show you the rest of what's going to happen in phase 2. But this is phase 1 that we're looking at here and what we have envisioned. We want to be really careful with our neighbors and courteous to our neighbors about the addition of traffic during pickup and drop off here along Sharp Point and on the back side of the building. So I'll show you later, but our plan is to divert a lot of the traffic off of Sharp Point, and we're going to be able to come around the back, and you'll pick up and drop off way back there. There's a lot of room, so we'll be able to get a lot of traffic for both campuses off of the school, or off of the street and onto the school grounds. Now, in phase 1, when we've got 7th and 8th graders kind of packed in here, we're going to rely on the Plato campus over there quite a lot. We're going to rely on the Plato campus for physical education. We're going to be able to use the track and the soccer field. For 1 year, it may entail walking right over there for a part of the day. But we'll be able to get a lot of it done. We'll be able to use the parking lots and so on. But starting around January or February, right after Christmas, we should expect, if everything goes right, we'll start seeing the beginnings of some construction taking place. This is going to be transformed into our school for phase 1, and in phase 2, we're going to add the next building over. So let's go take a look at that. All right, so now we're looking at 1901 Sharp Point, and it is the next building over from the Plato campus. And now this will be primarily our phase 2. We'll move in here eventually in the 2nd year of this expansion. So by 2026, we anticipate moving into this part of the facility. And this is going to really help us spread the junior high out. So imagine a bunch of classrooms there, bigger classrooms, labs, art rooms, music, physical education, and construction is expected to start on this soon. We still have some tenants who are in here. Their move-out dates are a little later, and so that's all being managed, and that's not done yet. That's one of the things that is just unfinished and unresolved at this point. But our goal is actually to connect these two facilities. And so when we get around the back, I'll show you how that is going to work. Well, let's do it right now. Right here in the front, can you swing over here? Yeah, right out in the front, between these two buildings, is where we envision our gymnasium. It'll stick out to the front a little bit, and there will be kind of a lunchroom area in the middle. We're petitioning the city to vacate Riverbend Court, which is right here in the middle, so we ideally will acquire that. That seems to be going pretty well. And what that will do is allow us to divert all of the traffic that we want to avoid on Sharp Point, just to be nice and courteous to our neighbors and allow free flow of the unimpaired flow of the road. we're going to divert all of our traffic around the back, all the way over to the Plato campus where it'll merge and we'll be able to manage it better. We've got some traffic engineers lending a hand and helping us design that. It's going to be great. Let's keep looking. Okay, so here I am on Riverbend Court, and we're on the circle of Riverbend Court. So there's 1901, that's phase 2. Let's go back to phase 1, which is over here. We're gonna move into here next year, where 7th and 8th grade is going to be. We want to acquire this court from the city. That looks like it's on track, and the gymnasium is probably, ideally, gonna be right out there. This road will be shut down. We're gonna build right over the top of it. We're gonna connect the two buildings, 1901 and 1825. They'll connect right here in the middle. There will be a big lunch room and a lunch area here. And so if you can track the bearings, our pickup and drop off will come from over that way. And then we're going to wind our way around here. We'll come right through this area here. And we'll be able to drop students off primarily right here where this road is, or where this court is right now. And then just imagine a lot of parking back here. All this traffic is going to be off of Sharp Point Drive. And then right here, right behind me, is our track and our soccer fields. So that's how close we are, and we'll be able to utilize that for junior high and elementary school. And from an administration standpoint, it's going to be great because for me as headmaster and our business office and others, our security team, we'll be able to cover this whole area really efficiently and really effectively. So let's continue on around over to phase 1. When students come to school, 7th and 8th graders, they'll come in, we imagine, right about over in that area. The pickup and drop off will come right through here. They'll go through here. There'll be a big long hallway all the way spanning the length of this building. And then we're looking at windows of classrooms that they'll find throughout. All right, so we've seen pretty much all of it. So let me just reiterate a couple of things. We're almost there. It might be premature to let everybody know this is where we're moving, but we've already said that so many times in different ways that we're at a point where we're feeling better about driving around, making this video, and starting to let people know that they probably should anticipate that if everything goes well, in August of 2025, 7th and 8th grade are going to move in over here. In terms of usage of this great facility for our standalone junior high, we already know who's going to be in there to a substantial degree. Current 6th graders, rising 7th graders are going to head over there. The current 7th graders, rising 8th graders in August of 2025 will be leading the way over at our new junior high facility. Kathleen Kearney is going to be the principal. In fact, she already is the principal for that facility. She's already talking with faculty and staff about who might move over there from our other campuses and facilities to be 7th and 8th grade teachers exclusively. Some are going to be bouncing back and forth between that facility and others. We're going to have to hire some new instructors and facilities for that building. That's already underway. We're at the beginning phase of that. And she's got a lot of experience starting schools, being part of charter schools, and in academic leadership. She is the perfect principal for this facility next year, the year after, and way off into the future. So I'm really excited about her leadership and can't wait for her to get her new office over there and start setting up shop and moving students in. Okay, one more thing people need to understand is that Liberty, the school, does not own any of our properties. Our properties are owned by our building corporation, which is led by some founders of the school, and they've been around since the very beginning. Our building corporation bought the Plato campus and took on the debt and so on. And so the school pays back our building corporation. And so it's our building corporation that is working on acquiring this facility. So when I say we, keep in mind that's two entities. We, the school, which I represent, and our building corporation, which is represented by some other leaders and founders and grandparents of our school. So these two organizations working hand in hand acquires the building corporation, and then the school borrows and pays with taxpayer dollars, pays back the debt on our buildings to our building corporation. And so that's how we make this happen. great schools, students having a glorious time and in a glorious, safe place, and having the great facilities that we do. It's a wonderful vision for what education in America ought to be. Our kids are thriving. I'm really proud to be part of it, and I invite everybody who thinks we need more of this to join our campaign, join our effort to acquire these 2 new buildings within the next year and establish them as a standalone junior high school. It's a wonderful vision. Oh, one last thing. This is going to be a great facility, a great part of our school. It's not cheap, however. We're going to have to borrow a lot of money, and we're going to have to extend the debt service on our other facilities as well. We're going to have to raise a lot of money as well here to help pay for this. We will raise enough to acquire the facility and get the renovation done. But as to amenities and appointments, art, for example, and carpet and high quality lockers, things of that sort, we're going to need to pass the hat and ask everybody to chip in. It's a worthy objective, obviously. It's a great vision for our school overall, and we hope you be a part of it.